They're set, we're set, as the Steelers are ready to do battle with Eli Manning and the New York Giants. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go. Show that bench release and go. Set. Like 80. 4 down. Wait a sec. Good job, guys.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Roethlisberger.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Roethlisberger hooking up with Brown to get the Steelers at first. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. His throw incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, helped force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Let's go.
2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. He got 29 yards that time.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Brandon, sometimes we give a lot of these running backs credit for being good receivers, and all they catch are swings and screens. Le'Veon Bell's a full member of the passing game for the Pittsburgh Steelers, whether he's split out of the backfield or not.
Well, no doubt he can catch it, coming off a career-high 85 receptions in 2017.
Jack 16. All right, let's go get it now, all right?
Now Bell. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter.
Zebra. Let's go. Zebra. Go 56. 27's to Sam. 27's to Sam.
On 1st and 10, here's Manning. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Now Saquon Barkley, a man who played collegiately here in the Keystone State. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Manning now to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. They'll run with Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
And Brandon, as we continue to see, so much of the influence on this game is now coming from those hybrid-type players. In this case, strong safety, not worried about covering the pass. What a play on the run.
Tackled for a loss.
Yeah, forget the pregame introductions. He introduced himself with authority on that play.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, just keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. A giant 1st down. Manning to an open Beckham. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did. Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the touchdown, Giants. Cody Latimer, 38 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Rosas good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kicks away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there. Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer. Easier said than done, though. Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds. On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Kareem Martin in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Now Ben on 3rd and long. And McDonald here over the middle. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. That's to his running back complete. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked on by Landon Collins. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Manning. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. T.J. Watt in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. On second down, here's Manning. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Zebra. Hey, go 56. 27's the sand. 27's the sand.
On third and long, it's Manning. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up fourth down. Here we go on fourth down with Manning. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Over the middle, complete. It's McDonald. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On second down, Roethlisberger. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. Now Roethlisberger on first down. His throw caught right around the 6. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got it first and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now first and goal, expect them to tackle right here.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Le'Veon Bell. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. It's big Vince Williams who made the tackle. Clock rolling as the Giants will hurry to the line. Now Manning throwing on 2nd down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got him in, complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 41 yards. Throwing on 1st down is Manning. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Here's Manning to throw. It's hauled in by Shepard. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into it.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Stephon Tuitt, the former Notre Dame man, in there to get him for a loss of 5. Manning to throw on 2nd down. And he is out of bounds, but not before taking this down to the 8. 23 yards on the play. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Rosas puts this one through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the 2nd half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Latimer on the return. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the 1st half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the 2nd half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Manning now on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. T.J. Watt in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
And what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From midfield, here's Manning. He finds Beckham complete, and he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. Manning going to throw. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now Manning again. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Evan Ingram, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Giants are in for 6. And his kick is right through. Rosas now to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
On the left side, it's McDonald. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. This is Bell on the dump-off. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Now a first down carry by Bell. He stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
On second down, here's Roethlisberger. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
And there's a man they call AB, always a volume receiver. He gobbles up catches. Holds a number 2 and number 4 spots for most receptions in a season in NFL history. And in 2015, just 7 catches shy of setting the single-season mark for most receptions, currently held by Marvin Harrison, a Hall of Famer.
He had 136 catches that year on the heels of 129 the season before. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, it hasn't been a whole lot of fun for Le'Veon Bell in this ball game, trying to find room to run the ball. I'm sure they're going to have to change some things up because he's so versatile. They've got to get the ball in his hands somehow and create some space because they're losing this game.
Well, defensively, you got to key in on Bell, make him the focal point to stop him, and they've been able to do that.
And he's gotten better every year he's been in the league, always adding something to his game, one of the premier runners in the NFL.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. On 3rd and goal, Roethlisberger. And it's caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Steelers. Antonio Brown from 4 yards out. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their own 11. On 1st and 10, here's Manning. And he gets it complete to Latimer. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now it's Barkley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty...
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Manning to throw on 2nd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Shepard. A big play there. Manning to Shepard. 43 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Zebra.
On 1st down, Manning. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he carries this one all the way down to the 9. And that one results in 35 yards.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. They'll be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. This is Barkley, and he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Brandon, it's easy to make decisions from right up here where we are, right in the cheap seats, but let's be frank about this one. This isn't even a decision as far as I'm concerned. They have to go for it here. Field goal does you almost no good as time's running out in the game. If you want to win, you have to be aggressive here.
They'll run for it with Barkley, and he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley punching it in from a yard away. And the G-men have taken the lead here in the 4th. And he'll bang that one through. Rosas now to kick this one away. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw. And oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.